All right, we're out here in front of Texas Live. We got a great show lined up for you today. It's powered by CowboyLegends.com. We got the great Tony Casillas here. We got Paul Salfen. We got Jen Reed. D. Paul is here. The whole group is here. We got Hail Mary moments. We got a little bit of everything in today's show, so you don't want to miss it. We're going to get this show started right about now. 1, 2, 3.
Hot!
All right, welcome. All right. Wow, all right. Drew Pearson Live Show brand, way to bring us in, guys. Good stuff. Welcome, everybody, to the Drew Pearson Show for another episode. We appreciate everybody being here. We got a great show lined up for you today. Got a special guest. The great Tony Casillas is with us today, and he'll be with us. That's right, give him some. He'll be with us in a few minutes. Before we get going, I want to thank my sponsors, CowboyLegends.com. You're powering this show. We appreciate you. Sky Diamonds, Golden Chick, King Operating Corporation, and Michael Nast Media. Thank you all for your support. Getting ready to play the Chicago Bears. It's a Thursday night game. It's in Chicago. Get ready for the cold weather. I only played in Chicago once during my career. That was my first NFL game, and we had success. Of course, we beat the Bears, right? Hut. But anyway, we'll beat them again this Thursday night. It's going to come down to whoever wins the NFC East to go to the playoffs. But we got the tiebreaker. All we got to do is win out, and we got the playoff opportunity we were looking for. Hey, let's get to our special guest. We got a special one. He's from the University of Oklahoma. He's from Oklahoma, went to East Central High School in Oklahoma. Tony Casillas and Drew Pearson were inducted into the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame in the same class. Isn't that pretty cool, right? But he's a two-time Super Bowl champ, none other than the great Tony Casillas. Let's welcome the Drew Pearson Show. Big guy. Woo! Join the table, Tony. Good to see you, man.
This is the hot seat right here.
This is the hot seat, man. You're looking good. You're
Look
looking
at you,
good.
Man. I underdressed because I didn't want to upstage
No,
you.
you know, Adam Alexander, they hooked me up, so I got to look clean.
Well, hook me up.
All right, we can hook you up.
I don't know if I can ever look that
I can
good,
tell you
man,
this.
but
Once
you
you
look
go
awesome.
custom, you never go back to rack, okay? All right?
To say I've heard that said another way, but I believe you, bro. Yeah.
That's how we say it on Drew Pearson Live Show. Welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here, man. What a great audience. And at Troy's place. I mean, of all places.
Of all places. You played with Troy, right?
Yeah, I did. And I always got to tell Troy, thank you for the rings.
Yeah. You know, back in the day when I was playing, the key to our success, 7 NFC championship games in 11 years, was doomsday 2 defense.
Man,
getting
you
that
guys
ball
ball
for
too.
us, working that short field. This is what our defense is not getting for our offense. You're looking good, man. You're feeling good. You work out.
Yeah,
all those years of playing NFL college football doesn't seem like it's taking a toll on you.
Well, here's the thing about it. The older you get, you just got to wear the Spanx, man. It kind of keeps everything in.
That's the key. Y'all know that. Now, you started with the Falcons, as we mentioned, then you end up with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
How cool was that, dude? Were you expecting to come with Dallas?
You know, it's funny because I really kind of instigated that whole deal when I was in Dallas in '91. Going into training camp, I really didn't want to be there. I mean, back in those days, the Atlanta Falcons was kind of really the doormat of the NFL. And ultimately, going into next year, I was able to kind of perpetuate that trade because I didn't show up for training camp. But everything happens for a reason, Drew, and it's probably one of the best things that ever happened in my career is coming to Dallas.
Amen.
And where else would you want to live? I mean, Dallas is a tremendous place to live. Yeah.
What was it like playing for Jimmy Johnson?
He can make you feel uncomfortable, and the Cowboys, they've really struggled at special teams. I remember we were so bad in special teams during the preseason when we had training camp in Austin where it was 104 degrees every day. The day after the game, he goes, you know what, we're going to fix this. We're going to rectify the special teams. Next day, Drew, in practice, he had everybody running down on the kickoff team. I mean, everyone. Wow. Troy, equipment guys, and we ran like 10 times. You know what happened?
What?
Didn't have a problem with special teams.
No more. All those people in Minnesota, they're mad at me because I think I pushed off on the Hail Mary. Well, they got to live with that. Hey. But then there was games and situations where I played with the Dallas Cowboys where we got some bad calls, and we had to live with those things. And it's the human element in the game, and I think that human element is what made the game as great as it is today.
You can go back in any era, any time, and there's always going to be some questionable call. Right. I mean, the game. You can. There's a penalty on every play, but let them play. And you know what? That's one thing about the greatest play you've made against Minnesota is, look, it wouldn't matter anyway. They couldn't cover you, right?
That's right. Yeah.
You just made a great play.
If we didn't make it that play, we'd have scored on the next play. Hood.
Yeah, exactly.
Get over it, Minnesota. God darn.
Can't help it. They don't have any rings.
Look at this. Yeah, really. Let's show them ours.
All right, man.
Here, get yours up there. Yeah. Hey, that's a Super Bowl ring, y'all, in Minnesota. Hood.
That's right, baby.
Right on. Yeah. Up to now.
Well, I'm doing a lot of things, and when I got out of the NFL, I got into different business. But right now, I work for SiriusXM. I co-host a weekly show. It's Blogging the Boys, SB Nation, and then I'm involved with a couple of different businesses and do different brands, and so I've been very busy. I got 2 kids that are in college, presently freshmen in college. They're twins.
Where are they going?
Boomer.
OU?
OU and Arkansas.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a little rivalry back and forth.
So that keeps me busy. And, we have something coming up in April. It's called Allie's Wish, and my wife and I are event chairs for it. And, just like yourself, we try to do as much as we can in the community and support different things. And but Allie's Wish started, it started, the lady's name was Allie, obviously, and she had terminal cancer. And what it does, it gives terminally ill women a wish for whether that to be take a trip with their family or whatever. And so this organization started. So then make sure you check out allieswish.com. It's a tremendous thing. And my wife being a breast cancer survivor and both of us,
Yes.
Basically that's what it entails, and so that's what Allie had. So it's a great organization, and the big gala is in April 9th. So go online, you can find out all the specifics about it. Yeah.
Right on. Well, you can put me down. I'll be there. Okay.
I'll take advantage of that, brother.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, man.
I'll definitely be there, and I appreciate you taking the time to be with us.
Are you kidding me, man?
The
original, only 88.
Right on. Right on. The original Tony Casillas. Let's give it up for him.
Hey, this is Jay Young with King Operating. Have you ever considered paying less money in taxes? Would you like to do what the wealthy do and invest in oil and gas? Go on our website, kingoperating.com, and get my book about our model, ADD, Acquire, Develop, and Divest. Or call our number, 214-420-3000, to talk to somebody today about investing in oil and gas and saving money on your taxes.
Business is booming in Grand Prairie, and we're here for you. With resources, connections, and opportunities. The Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce, celebrating 75 years of helping businesses grow.
Man, look at that timing. Hut. All right, it's time for the Hail Mary moment, and that's brought to you by Golden Chick. Let's bring on the great Paul Salfen. All right, Paul.
How are you?
All right. Welcome, man. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I was out in Hollywood at the Chinese Theater for the premiere of The Two Popes. And then I flew right to Pittsburgh for this movie, which is Mr. Rogers' hometown, for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. We do have the director, Marielle Heller, who a lot of people are talking about. She's going to be nominated for an Oscar for this one.
Nice.
And it's a beautiful movie. Bring tissues if you're going to see it. I know you don't go to the movies a lot. Okay. Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Give me some tissue, Tito. That's what Michael Jackson used to say.
Oh, no.
But anyway, let's take a look at
let's
this
take a look.
find out what the Hail Mary moment is.
All right. How cool is that? We got the castle behind us and everything.
So many people have asked us whether we've used their sets, and I said, no, we would never dare.
Yeah.
They're artifacts. We just wouldn't want to mess those up.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations on this film. This film made us laugh and made us cry. Made us cry a bunch of times, actually. So we just got into this film that just sort of took us in, and much like the article at the time, I think this is a film that we need right now, right?
It feels that way. And it's funny because the article, as you said, was 21 years ago, and the movie has been essentially in the works for 8 to 10 years. And for whatever reason, I think it happened when it was meant to happen. It feels like this is the moment for this movie. People have been saying that to me every day. You know, this is the movie I feel like I need right now.
Anything for Fred Rogers in here?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
And on Drew Pearson Live, we always ask people their Hail Mary moment, which is their moment in their life or career where they just had to go for it and it worked out for them. And what do you suppose that was?
That sticks out to me that I think about it was the first day Tom Hanks was going to come in and he was going to do the entire opening of the movie. It was the putting on the sweater, singing the song, a long monologue, and it all had to be done in one take because we were going to film it the way they filmed it on the original program. And I remember feeling the tension building in the room before Tom even arrived. It felt like the expectations were so great. To me, my image of it is eyes. There were just eyes everywhere staring at me. And I remember thinking, ooh, this is a lot of pressure. How are we going to get this right? And I had this moment where it just came to me that I had to kick everybody out of the room. And I thought, they're all going to be so mad at me. All anyone wants is to be here in this room getting to witness this moment when Tom becomes Mr. Rogers. And I can't let them stay in here because we won't get the moment if I have 200 people staring at Tom Hanks trying to do this very difficult task. So I said, I'm sorry, everyone. You have to get out. I kicked everyone who didn't need to be in the room out. And I asked Tom to perform as though he were just looking at his grandchild on the other side of the camera. And it was a risky move because everybody could have really hated me after that moment. But it was what the movie needed. It was what Tom needed. My job is to protect the actors. And I think the end result, everyone really understood that what happened there was something really magical.
Wow, what a great Hail Mary moment there, Paul. Beautiful day in the neighborhood,
Yes.
starring the great Tom Hanks, right here on Drew Pearson Live.
Yeah.
Now, who you got coming up? How could you top this? Who's next?
Wow, you know, we've had so many great guests so far. We've had John Travolta, Julianne Moore, Robert De Niro. I thought, you know, we got to have some big music guests. People really like that. They respond to that. So why not have Imagine Dragons? They've sold millions of albums. They sell out their shows every time they come here. So why not have them on? It's for a good cause. We've had a lot of people that really are sharing their stories, and we're hearing about some online, but we've got someone here today to do it too, right?
Yeah, we certainly do. He's the owner of the 27th largest roofing company in America.
Wow.
I think he's called America's team too, right?
Yeah,
With that.
I would say so.
And he's the founder also of Sky Diamond University. Let's bring him on right now. Lee Haight. Hey, right on. What's up, man? Hey, Paul. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? All right, Mr. Lee Haight. Welcome to the show, and you're at the table. How's it feel?
It's just another day in the neighborhood.
All right, good one, man. We gotta make you my writer.
It's a
Good
beautiful
stuff,
day.
man. But anyway, Sky Diamond University. Tell us about it.
Sky diamonds are when hail and hurricanes drop money from the sky. We're in Dallas, and tornadoes are sad that we had a big tornado come through, but there's also an opportunity there.
But you're a little special, you know. You train
Yeah.
roofers and stuff to be part. That's why it's called Sky Diamond University.
Well, really, I just had to find a way to make people want to be a roofer. In this world, you know, basically, young guys, millennials, they don't want to be a roofing contractor. You know, this blue collar, it's kind of got a stigma. This working class is not what it used to be. And,
Right.
you know, we kind of represent contracting sales, and this is more of an opportunity. So, you know, in teaching people how to access this opportunity, you know, we've been able to bring thousands of people into the industry and change the lives for lots of people. So it's been a lot of fun.
You train them, but you also create opportunities for the guys to go out and find jobs, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, so I'm actually a roofing contractor myself. We have offices all over the country, and we've been doing it since 1993. And so,
wow.
You know, there's a lot of people out there offering advice on the internet. We're actually one of these people that actually practice what we preach. And so, you know, it's a really weird thing. It's made my roofing company grow like 500% since I started helping my competition. It doesn't make sense, does it?
Right, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But what makes you and separate you guys is that you put the customer first, right?
That's the first and
You
foremost.
listen to them, what they need, and then you react to that.
Yeah, because, I mean, insurance companies, they say they're like a good neighbor. They say you're in good hands, but when stuff hits the fan, they're not always there for you.
Right.
Guys like me make sure that homeowners get the fair treatment they deserve, and you know, we've been doing this our whole lives. So, you know, when you deal with the insurance company 30,000 times, you realize, you know, sometimes people need a little help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you find the right contractor? Because, you know, it's sad, like you said, it was very sad when the tornado came through, but those poor people that are going through so much, they've got everyone throwing cards and flyers and things in their house.
It's tough. I mean, that's part of the reason why I do what I do. I want to raise the status for roofing contractors and eliminate some of these hack roofers that give us a bad name. But, you know, first thing you want to do is you want to go on the BBB. You want to check, you know, there's a group called RCAT, Roofing Contractors Association of Texas, and there's a license here. So I'd recommend you go with a licensed roofing contractor and never give them any money up front to a contractor, and always have them give you a written proposal. And then after you interview 3 different guys, you're going to find out, you know, somebody that you can trust. And if you get references from them and verify that they've done a good job for people in the neighborhood, there's really no reason why you wouldn't give them the opportunity to work, you know, if they have references.
Good.
Yeah, well, that's good. And Hail Mary moment, you know, we talk about them in sports for sure, but they're in business, personal life, charitable life, all parts of our life. Hail Mary moment for you?
Well, about 4.5 years ago, I was going through a really tough time in my life. My uncle had tragically passed away, and my business had lost a lot of revenue. We thought we were going to make a lot of money. We didn't. And, you know, my biggest thing is getting people into my industry. We hire commission-based sales pros. And, you know, the thing about it is, you know, it's hard to find people that want to be a roofing salesperson. So I read this book. It was a mentor of mine, the guy's by the name of Grant Cardone. He's a big social media influencer. And in this book, it said he had lots of multifamily apartments. And so I thought, man, if I could sell this guy a roof and I could get in front of his social media audience, that I could introduce this opportunity to his following. And that's actually how I hooked up with Michael Nast. But essentially what happened was he had an online university for salespeople, and I just kind of like, wow, that's a good idea. And let me make a online university for blue collar entrepreneurs, for roofing contractors. And at the same time, basically what happened was I walked into his office. I wrote a check for about $60,000 for the opportunity to close him. He said, okay, pull a camera in here. So I pull a camera in here, and I'm going through this sales presentation. He's like a mentor of mine. You know, I've got like sweaty palms, and I don't know what's going to happen. The guy actually walked past me in his office like 5 different times to make me feel like a nobody. But it's all good.
Part of the process.
It's part of the process. I stayed in the game, man, and I got the ink, man. I got the deal. It was a 54 roofing project deal, multi-million-dollar contract.
Wow.
And since then, you know, I've helped 3,000 contractors grow their business. We've helped guys, you know, make millions of dollars, and we've helped lots of homeowners. So, you know, now, you know, the thing is like, I encourage anybody, like, you know, don't think about it as roofing sales. Think about it as a vehicle to millions. And so that's what Scott Diamonds represents.
Well, that's certainly a Hail Mary moment.
Yeah, if you didn't go for it, you wouldn't be here right now.
That's right. That's absolutely
So you
right.
catch a Hail Mary, didn't even get hit. All right, that's good stuff, man. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us and supporting the show as well through your sponsorship. And Lee?
I appreciate it, man.
All right, Hail Mary, right on. Hail Mary moment. In business. All right, Sky Diamond University. Check them out. We'll be back with more Drew Pearson Live right after this.
What do you think of Gulp Chick?
I love it. Do you know about this love affair with Golden Chick?
Try our new 3-tender holiday combo with choice of side, roll, and 20-ounce drink, plus a mini funnel cake.
Golden Chick.
Oh, you did that perfectly. Are you a professional?
A lot of you already know who Mr. Lee is. He is a serial roofing entrepreneur.
Currently ranked number 27th as the largest roofing company in America, helping thousands.
It's about having the time to spend with your family. It's about being able to take the long vacations, to turn your cell phone off for a week if you want to not be up there on the roof working with your own hands.
You will benefit from the information and the actions that Lee can guide you towards.
Lee's been a great leader. We just love the team. We love Sky Diamonds. We love our RCA.
No better place to work, in my opinion.
Thank you so much, Lee Haight and Sky Diamonds University.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen.
My name's Lee Haight. I own a roofing company. Last year we did $46 million in revenue. And my purpose is to raise the status of the blue-collar entrepreneur.
All right. We want to thank Paul Salfen for bringing us that Hail Mary moment, and Sky Diamond University. Lee Haight, thank you for that Hail Mary moment as well. Let's keep the show going. It's time for you to be part of the show, where we ask you in the audience a couple of questions, a trivia question at that, and if you answer the question right, you get this merchandise from cowboylegends.com. You know that's sweet. Look at that. Starbuck to Pearson never looked so good. Hut, hut. All right. Without further ado, let's bring on Miss Jan Reed. Join me at the table here, and welcome to the show. Looking good as always. Before we get into the questions for our audience, we're going to give them away some Drew Pearson Cowboy Legends merchandise. Whoever raises their hand or shouts it out first will win this Drew Pearson hat from cowboylegends.com.
Sounds like a good win.
All right. You know, I call myself the original number 88. Who wore number 88 before the original 88, Drew Pearson? Who wore 88? Right here. We got an answer here. Ron Sellers. All right. Ron Sellers. There you go, buddy. Turn around and say hey to the camera. All right, good job. Give Juan a hand for getting that question right. All right, we got some questions from the audience.
All right, so
and we got more Cowboy Legends merchandise to give out.
Our next one's for Peyton.
Where's Peyton?
He's right over here.
So my question is, which coach gave you your most life-changing inspirational advice, and what was it?
Well, none other than Coach Landry. The advice was just follow him, okay? He didn't have to say anything. But he talked the talk and he walked the walk. And that's what he expected you to do. So that's what it was all about, okay? Come get this hat, my man. All right, good to see you. Hut, hut, give him a hand, y'all. All right. What else we got,
Our last
Jan?
and final questions from Steve.
My question would be similar to Debbie's in a little bit. Would be, what would be one of your pre-game rituals or superstitions, if you had any superstitions?
My superstition was everybody that rode to the game with me, my family, couldn't say nothing. Don't even say nothing in the car. Don't ask about the weather, the traffic, or nothing. Don't say nothing, because I'm going to jump on you if you did, because I'm fired up for the game. And then once I got into the locker room, the thing Harvey, Martin, and I had to have was a hot dog, okay? That was our pregame meal. And me and Harvey would be scarfing those hot dogs before the game. And that's what's the difference in winning and losing, a hot dog. Now you know. And you heard it first right here on Drew Pearson Live. We got a gift for you as far as for that great question from cowboylegends.com. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for being part of Ask Jan segment. Hut, hut. Drew Pearson Live. at it, D-Paul. The 88s, sounding good, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Gee, Troy Aikman ain't got his own band. Hood, hood. Drew Pearson does. Anyway, we're here with Michelle Madden. She's with the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce. Michelle, thanks for taking the time to be with us. Tell us about the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce and what they got going on.
Okay, great. Well, we are celebrating 75 years.
70 what?
75 years
Woo,
in 2020 of bringing businesses together and building the business community. We have Pictures with Santa coming up out at Prairie Lights in Grand Prairie. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Of course,
and
yeah, we've heard it. That's a pretty popular event.
It is. And then just lots of other business building events coming up in January. So we just invite you to check out our website at grandprairiechamber.org and see what we've got.
What's that again?
grandprairiechamber.org.
All right, that sounds good. Michelle Madden right here at Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce. Come on, Michelle, help me wrap up this show. Let's do it now with Drew Pearson Live Show Band, the 88s. Come on there,
All right,
Michelle.
let's go.
What a great show today. What a great show. We can't do it without our sponsors, so we want to thank CowboyLegends.com, Sky Diamonds University, Golden Chick, King Operating Corporation, Adam Alexander. Just look at me. Hood, hood. All right. Michael Nast Media, we all thank you for your support and being a part of Drew Pearson Live, and we thank you for being a part of Drew Pearson Live. Only one piece of business to deal with. That's the prediction for Thursday's game against those Chicago Bearless Bears. Hood, hood. All right, here's my prediction. Cowboys, another win? We got to have it. We got to have it. All right, here it is, right here. You heard it first, right here on Drew Pearson Live.
Woo!
Cowboys win 27-14. All right? You good? All right, we good? You heard it first, right here on Drew Pearson Live. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. All right, we out. Hut, hut. All right. Good stuff, guys.